Hey folks, so it's time to debunk another Flat Earthers video, and guess who it is this time? That's right, we're doing Enoch TikTok, also known as Nathan Thompson. And this is a video here, he actually showed this in a live, saying that it was flat. But something doesn't quite look right. Let's have a little look. That looks a bit more concave than flat. So let's take a close look here. Let's just shorten it down a bit. And holy crap. Well, would you look at that? It's actually concave, it's not even flat. And that's because this is from a fisheye lens camera. It's below the center of the frame. You can clearly see that, and that's just causing this to be concave. So either Nathan Thompson is going to become a concave earther, or he's lying. I'm going to say he's probably lying. See, this is from a video which used a fisheye lens, and since it's below the center of the lens, it actually concaves up. If it's in the center of the lens, it actually would show if it's flat or curved, but he doesn't want to show that. I'll show you an example here. As you can see, below the center, it concaves up. So, there you go. This actually doesn't prove anything. In fact, it proves that Nathan Thompson is a liar. Oh no, it seems like Nathan Thompson is starting to get really angry because he's being exposed and he doesn't like it. Alright, so this is another one for a different video he has put up recently. So I'm going to do the two-part one. The one is talking about the microwave transmissions from NATO. So I'm going to address that one first, and in the video, the picture below. So the system was called High ACE, and it used a combination of tropospheric scattering, in which you bounce the signal off the troposphere, and microwave communications. You can either do same site to site for very local, but if you need to go longer distance, you're able to actually bounce the signals off the troposphere using high intensity signal and then account for any kind of atmospheric interference. But with the highest signal, they could still be able to get the communications or the data that they needed passed along because it had such a strong signal, and then they can modulate depending on the frequency. So this is completely and utterly possible on the globe, and they had to do that because the Earth is a globe, and at a certain point, the curvature of the Earth does get in the way. So as you can clearly see here, if you want to pause it, you can read this and see exactly how it was done. And one thing they did have is they had a series of different stations all across Europe, and that was to help relay the signals at certain points. So they could bounce the signal so far, and then they had to relay it on, depending on which channels you're using and how much communications and how much data or whatever they needed to send along. They could either relay it from station to station, or sometimes they could use the scattering of the troposphere, in which it has to do with the water particles that are up in the atmosphere, and they will bounce part of the signal. Not all of it, some of it will go straight up line of sight into space, and some of it will bounce down, which is why they had to use high intensity signals or a lot of power, so that way if there's any kind of interference or some of the signal didn't make it, so some of the signal can go up and you can still get the data or get the communications you needed to get to where you need to go. As you can see from this list, they had many stations all across Europe. This is because, as I said, you'd have to sometimes relay signals. If the Earth was flat, they'd only need very, very few, and they could just go straight site to site from very high altitude. But they didn't have to do that, and that's because of the curvature of the Earth. Flat Earth debunked. So let's take a look at the picture you had on the bottom there. Now I'm going to bring it in side to side, and we'll be able to see if this curvature is much easier to see when you're able to bring in the field of vision very close. And as you can see very clearly there's actually curvature to the land. Above you see the atmosphere was thicker, and higher up you get less atmosphere, and it was thinner and thinner because you have a pressure gradient, which is also proof of the globe. Nathan's own picture falsifies flat Earth. Flat Earth is nothing but a fantasy, and Nathan knows it. So there you go. Once again, I have expose Nathan Thompson and all of his lies and misinformation. He tries to claim that he's proving the flat Earth, but all he's actually doing is proving his incredulities, and he's actually showing that the Earth is actually a globe. We need to do a tiny bit more research, which he hopes that people won't do. But unfortunately for him, there are people like me on this app that do our research, and we find that Nathan Thompson is actually lying, or he's proving that the Earth is a globe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow me for more. Click the plus button, and I'll see you again. Thanks for watching. Ah, yes, the good stuff. Always sweeten my coffee with the tears of Flerfs.